Shnerdcast E67.
Back again.
Yeah, we're back at it here at the Cold Pad. Thank you so much, Josh, for having me here, like always.
Yeah, thank you for coming by.
Usually start this off with a little like what we've been doing and stuff. I actually went to Disneyland recently, and I got this one thing which I wanted to show you, which I think I actually left it here before I left last time. I got this thing. There you go, dude. It's all yours.
This is for me?
Yeah.
Dude, this is fucking amazing. Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Look how fucking cool that is. Thank you, dude. That's fucking super sweet of you.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna hang that up right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's fucking so dope.
We were, because my girlfriend was like buying a bunch of
Thank
gifts
you.
for everybody, and we went on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and I saw it. I just like I was walked by and I saw it, and I was like, Josh would fucking love that.
Thank you,
And I
man.
picked
That's
it up,
so
dude.
cool,
Yeah.
dude. I appreciate it. That's for sure staying right there. That's hella sick. I'm never gonna open it up.
I wouldn't. It's from Disneyland, so
Maybe worth money one day.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
even seen that before. That's so cool.
yeah, it's yeah, I guess Fig Pin 300 or 625, something like that. But
That's cool.
yeah, in the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Gonzo, no.
Once you get out of there, once you're walking out, you'll see like they have like a bunch of them.
That's cool.
And I was looking through them, but like I saw it though, dude. I saw it and I was like,
That's the one.
that's the one, dude.
Yeah, that's
the
sick,
one.
dude. It feels hella fucking nice.
Yeah, I had it for a while. I wanted to tell you the last time we recorded when we did the Wolverine and Matrix one,
Yeah,
but I was like, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait to give this full in person.
that's so cool, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, man, saving it like that made it way more special. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I left it here a couple times. We were setting up, and I thought you saw it. I was like,
Oh,
oh
did
fuck,
you? Oh.
because it was literally just hanging out here a few times.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
did
oh
it.
shit,
I
was trying
did
to
it.
cover it
Oh,
up.
I didn't even see it. No.
Every time I sat down, I like messed it up, and I'm like, oh shit, it's right here.
I've been smoking myself to where I have no observational skills.
Well, yeah, dude, fucking
That's so dope.
yeah, fucking
I appreciate that.
straight from Disneyland. That's what you could always tell too. Like
That's
very
the-
collectible too.
Yeah, he's like, I brought you a piece of Corona from Disneyland, dude. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be worth something in a fucking while.
It's worth something to me right now. That's what matters most.
Yeah. Yeah, but I guess went to Disneyland. It's pretty cool, fun trip. Was actually a little not that many people there, which was also like one of the best experiences, honestly.
Yeah.
Because they're usually the lines are fucking hella long. Everything's really packed. And sorry if I sound really stuffy right now. My nose is just fucking
Yeah, the allergies out here are wicked.
yeah. It wasn't really packed at all. Got to go on all the rides. What sucked though is we didn't get to go on the new, actually the newest Star Wars ride, and the Spider-Man ride, and it's the web slinger.
Yeah. Why
Whole
not?
debacle. Long story short, we got a pass on the day they were doing. So in the California park, every Halloween or like every like certain like couple days they shut down the whole park, and you have a special pass to go into that park. We just happened to book it on the day, and we didn't have
Yeah.
passes to go in, so we had to wait, and we lost our.
Yeah.
And that's when I was telling you about the dead baby that was just like. It was hella hot in line, and we were walking back to go to the Disney World side or Disneyland side, and it was really hot, and we were standing in line, and I was fucking sweating my ass off. So
Yeah.
when I seen a little like probably like a year-old baby just on its back, just like hella red, dude, looking like the fucking Michelin Man or some
Yeah,
shit.
dude,
Just-
he's like a deflated balloon.
It's like, I'm
It's
dying.
my first words are gonna be water.
That was a good one. Also, real quick, went to my cousin's wedding. Congratulations to Joanna and Randy
Hell yeah.
getting married, getting
Congrats
hitched.
to them.
Yep.
Here's
Tying the
to,
knot.
a whole lifetime together of happiness.
Yeah. Awesome wedding. It was in these fucking mountains, bro.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
So fucking beautiful.
I'm jealous, man.
Did a lot of dancing, drank a lot of old fashions.
Yep.
And it was funny.
Meaning, somebody gave him a reach around and gave him an old fashioned.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. He really said that. Like, and he was like, "Would you want a Pomona or an old fashioned?" And I was like, "Old fashioned."
Yeah.
And it reminded me of the South Park episode.
What
are you doing?
What are you doing? Said an old fashioned. You're gonna give me a reach around.
Do I have to go in the bathroom for this? No,
I thought we were doing it right here. That was a party favor.
I read it was just part of the brochure or the wedding or whatever.
It says right here on the thing. Fucking
old fashions.
Yeah. Around the back. Why does it say around the back? And they're like, we mean because it's in the back of the party list.
I always thought of that South Park episode though, where he's just like, "Oh, I haven't had one of those in a long time."
Yeah, dude, that's
when he was cooking, when Randy was hella cooking.
Dude, that's almost as good as when they're doing the 23andMe test and Randy has to French kiss the
and the dude falls in love with him. I can't
do
stop
this
loving
anymore.
you or something like that. Oh my god,
dude, that shit's so
ridiculous.
That's cool though. I'm glad you had a good time out there.
Yeah, fucking. What you been up to, man? I know it's been a while since we've.
Just making music.
Yeah.
Just making music. That's it.
Anything in particular?
Just for my CD, Bipolar Poetry. I'm still working on
Which
that.
I don't know if you got my text.
No, I did, but I deleted the video after I posted it. I just wanted to see like the initial people's opinion on it. I didn't want it to be up. It was just a random clip of a.
Because I didn't see it till later on in the
song.
day, and then when I checked it.
Yeah, I archive everything that I like post lately because I'm trying to just revamp my social media stuff. It's just kind of boring, you know.
Yeah.
I want it to be a little more exciting when you go to my page.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to spice up your fucking Instagram page.
It is. That's why I posted that video.
Without posting stupid posts like of yourself doing stuff all day.
That was my theory. That was me. I was like, I don't want to just post stuff of me. Like, I want people to come to my thing because they're like, oh, he does this or he posts this.
Yeah, but you're actually like posting stuff of like you making your music. It's not like what I mean, like by stupid people posting stuff about themselves or like
no, I know,
influencers who are like breakfast of the day and they're like being healthy.
Yeah. They're like, I'm on an airplane, and really they're just looking through the toilets.
They just fucking make a bagel with like fucking salmon on it.
Right.
Healthy day, and they throw it away and buy McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. For the gram, they just
right, exactly, dude.
Wasteful little shits. Yeah, I've been doing that, and then I've been working on some like ideas. I've been brainstorming, dicking around with videos for ideas for videos, and I've just been like
music videos.
Yes, it's a lot. It's from. I have music video ideas that I'm kind of like going back and forth with for my album stuff, but I was more meaning to like finally coming back and doing like reactions and stuff like that. But it's kind of like I said, we talk about it here all the time.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time. But the reactions, yeah, the community on YouTube for like reactions, the people who watch that stuff, I hate to. We always bring it up, but South Park. When they're watching people play video games, and that was initially like the PewDiePie, you know what I mean, jokes and stuff. Doing the reactions is it's obviously desired for a couple people or a handful of people on my channel, but I just have been debating on ways to use that to like spice up my overall like what I present out as content. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I've just been working on like ideas. Other than that, just music
kind of
stuff.
Stand out or something.
Yeah, just trying to be myself the best way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like less standing out. Just I want to be me the best way possible, and I don't want it just to be a below par. You know what I mean? So other than that, not much. Just working on my album and chilling, playing games, trying to relax, enjoy life while I can.
What kind of games you been playing?
I've been playing that Flynn, Son of Crimson that you've seen. I just beat the new Neximon game, which was so fucking fun.
That's right. I forgot
11
about
hours
that.
of gameplay, dude, and I got that game for free, even though it's like $10. It's a $10 game.
You ever hear that meme?
No, I'm out of the loop.
Well, the reason I know is because those fucking Djibouti guys. Which, by the way, anybody who like likes his channel, definitely check out those dudes. Djibouti show.
The dub it out guys.
Yeah. They actually live stream. And one time I went on their live stream and I was like, this is weird. And I got off.
That's what I want to do. not go on somebody's live stream.
Be like, this is weird.
Yeah, I get it. Imagine if I just started live streams on my channel and every time I just was like, this is
That'd be
weird,
your
and I
thing,
hung
though.
up.
You're like, oh, did you see the new thing that he posted?
Yeah, I'm just like,
You're like a squirrel.
every video is me freaking out. Nah, dude,
weird,
I've been
dude.
wanting to do live streams.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to get in, like, get as far as videos going is that, because it seems like you get more interaction with people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing channels that are at my level with, they'll have hundreds of people in a room, and I'm like, the fuck, you guys are, no.
With the Djibouti guys, though, because Dub It Out is one of their things, but they have, like, the main channel where it's called the Djibouti Show, and then they have their other main channel, it's Djibouti Dubs. But the Djibouti Show is what I watch, and that's what they put some videos from the live streams.
Yeah.
But they also have, like, the chat on there.
Yeah.
So it's hilarious to see, like, people in chat. It makes it way better.
More interactive.
Yeah, it's just one of those things when you're by yourself. Like, if you're watching it with somebody else, it's going to be, like, weird.
Yeah, but if by yourself, it's
by
nice.
yourself doing stuff, and you just looking and you see what happens and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I really want to do is, like, with the content for YouTube, other than music's, like, posting music, is I do want to do the live streams. But my thing is, part of the reason that I haven't just been releasing a lot of stuff is because I'm noticing this. I say this really from a musician's perspective, but I say it in a way covering YouTube creators, content creators. So you'll probably relate to this. But I just feel like so many people are releasing so much garbage right now. Like, I mean, like, videos, like, content. Just, like, the biggest clickbait, the storm of clickbait, and the amount of people who just post them saying nothing with no gems or any funny thing. It's just them kind of bullshit. It's too much. It feels bloated.
There's this one person, and I guess she's, like, big on Twitter or TikTok.
Yeah.
But I guess since YouTube added those shorts, she, like, blew up on YouTube too because she had, like, all those shorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to fit in.
Well, she just pretty much uploaded all her
No,
TikToks.
I mean YouTube to Twitter.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
talk.
They're trying to fucking get
just trying
more
to do the same
views
thing.
and ad revenue and all that stuff. But this chick, she's just so annoying because I get it. People like it. It's just one of those things. It's one of those satisfying things, like when you watch people like street food in, like, a different country or something like that. But she's just like, she just talks over the video, and I don't understand. She's just like, oh, I tried this food from, she's like this Asian girl, and she's like, oh, I tried this food from this Taiwan shop that people recommend me. I tried it out. I got these kind of noodles. I got this kind of food. I tried it. I liked it. It's pretty good. And then that's all.
Yeah.
And then she had this video about In-N-Out, and this is what made me, like, not like her even more. She's like, I hate In-N-Out. And I was like,
don't take it hella personal.
how do you hate In-N-Out, dude?
At least explain it to me.
Yeah, she was just, I guess it's one of those things where it's like everybody hypes up In-N-Out so much that when you eat it, you're like,
well,
what? But I personally, especially if
I miss In-N-Out. It was hella good.
You gotta know what to get. You gotta know what you like out of In-N-Out. You know what I mean? You gotta go there a few times and know what to get, because I used to love getting animal style fries and burgers. Too much.
Yeah.
You get the fries animal style.
Yeah.
And then you get the burger.
Yeah.
Just plain. I got protein style now.
Yeah, I used to just get the lettuce wrap and just some regular fries.
Yeah, protein style. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that's called?
Yeah.
You kids and your fancy names. No, I'm just kidding.
It's always been called that, bro.
I don't know. Man.
You're like, can I get that lettuce wrapped in, like, protein style? You're like, whatever.
More like, yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Like, do you have anything on the dollar menu in a lettuce wrap?
Well, what's cool about In-N-Out is, like, you could get, like, a burger, milkshake, fries for, like, $10.
Yeah, doable.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, good little meal.
And yeah, dude. Consistent, you know what I mean? You know what you're gonna get.
She just didn't like it, though. What did she say? Why?
From what I remember in the video, she was just saying that because she lives in. If I remember correctly, okay, I'm gonna butcher it because obviously I don't really remember all the ways. But she lives in somewhere else, and when she comes to California, there's like an In-N-Out right next to where they pick her up, and on the way home. And I guess for the longest time they went there, and she finally told him, the guy that was picking her up, she's like, I don't want In-N-Out anymore. Yeah. She was like, he was crushed, but I just had to stop going there because I don't like it.
Well, also, I wonder if she's...
The line, too. She had the waiting line.
Oh, well, that shouldn't affect the taste of the food. But I also have to say, like...
Maybe she associated... I was going to say, what if she associates it with flying and being like jet lagged or like tired or something.
Yeah, that, and then I'm glad you said that, because kind of what I was getting at was same thing, like a psychological thing, like if she's burnt on it.
Yeah.
Like she's like, I've just had it so much it's gross now, rather than being like, I've just had it so much I need a break. You know what I mean? Rather than just saying that. It's
because I've had In and Out to a point where it's like,
yeah, dude. I think I've had every piece of food until I was like, like,
exactly.
Sure. That's for damn sure.
So yeah, what kind of games have you been playing again?
Well, other than the ones you've seen, I did just beat Neximon, which was I hella highly suggest either Neximon 2 or the first one, Neximon Extinction, that's on Xbox One. They're basically Pokemon clones, but they're perfect.
From what you showed me, it was pretty sick too. I think they had released the first for a while for free on Game Pass.
I think so. Yeah, I bought them. Well, the second one I got free, but I basically purchased both of them. I used a gift card that I had.
That's the best way to do it, bro.
Yeah,
when
no,
you
I was
get
like,
gift cards.
I was like, fuck it, man.
Free fucking game money. And what's cool is like we're not like kids anymore too. It's like we just buy the first thing or like some fucking DLC. We're just like, we'll wait.
Yeah,
we'll
dude,
wait.
that's exactly what happened. I had like this thing with $15 or like $15 left on it, and I was like, I'm just gonna save this. And like a few days went by, and I for some reason was like, go check the store to see if there's a game you're excited about. And Neximon popped up, and I was like, okay. And I literally put it in my wish list, and I was like, see how you feel tomorrow about it.
Yeah.
And then I waited another day, and I bought it, and it came out like 4 days later.
What about that feeling when you go to buy a game and you forget you have like $8 left or like $10 left? You're like, fuck yes.
Yeah, dude, that's the best when you have like a little bit of drift off of the money that you like, just a little bit of the extra.
Like $6.25 left.
Yeah, and you're like, a new character just came out, and
right?
and that's so dope.
This is gonna buy me lunch tomorrow. It's gonna fill up this is my gas money for tomorrow.
Exactly.
$6.25.
The other day, other than that though, I've been super spoiled with games because of Neximon, right? And then I got Deadpool, right? And then Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Half-Life 2. I want to check out Modern Warfare, the original Call of Duty 4.
You can still play that. I don't know if you mod it, like at the modded version. I don't know.
Oh, you can still play it online too. The version that I'm gonna get. Yeah, I was like, I won't.
Just
play
be careful
this.
though. It's gonna be a lot of fucking hackers. There's no probably no monetization
for sure. But yeah, dude, I've been kind of spoiled with games. And then what else is? I should probably turn this off. Oh, and then.
It's all good. I just don't want to get the kitchen in the background. No. Make it look like we're kind of in a little room.
And then Nuclear Throne. That was the one that I showed you that for some reason, dude, I turned it on and I think I played it for like an hour straight, and I was like, this is for some reason fun. Like, dude, simple, but it's a time killer, you know?
What the fuck? I've never seen that.
Can you turn that off? It's my TV.
Oh.
It's not the Xbox.
It's a little game console thing.
Yeah, that's the plug for
that scared the fuck out of me. I was like, dude, I think your Xbox just took a shit,
it's
bro.
It's gonna explode. But what about you? What games you been into?
Actually, I've been playing Psychonauts 2 a little bit.
Nice. I still haven't played it yet.
Today, I spent a few hours playing State of Decay. I've actually been binging a lot of shows and everything, but the games I've been playing was just a bunch of like random games I just downloaded on Game Pass. Like we were talking about, like that. It's weird, horrible controls, bad graphics, Skatebird.
Yeah, the game's horrible.
Very bad.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I played it for 2 minutes, and I was like, I'm done.
I'll give it another shot.
I kept mine installed.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot, but it was controls were really funky, and it. Yeah,
I couldn't figure out how to do 3 flips.
Yeah, I kept on doing like varial flips.
That's all I kept doing.
Yeah, so.
It's like, let's see a 360 flip. Shit.
And I've been having a problem with. We were just talking off camera a little bit with the memory on the Xbox.
Yeah.
So I literally have like 40 games, like. Not even, but I have a bunch, like 35 games on my fucking Xbox, and it's just I play none of them.
Dude, I don't blame you for what you were talking about. How you were like, when I buy another console, the new gen, I'm gonna buy. You were saying you're gonna buy one with less memory this time, and I agree. Like I think next time I buy a next gen console, I'm gonna fucking just buy the lowest model. Like unless, but I also am someone. I'm waiting for them to. Release the next model.
I think my whole thing too is once I get a new Xbox S, X or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I want to the download time because my Xbox. I don't know for whatever fucking reason my Xbox has the shittiest download speed
Dude,
of
mine
all
too,
fucking
dude.
time.
Yeah,
Dude,
mine too.
how low does yours get though? I want to hear this.
Well, I don't know. I haven't actually clocked the speed, but I can give you a time example for a size. Like a game that's like a gig, so I've seen it take up to an hour sometimes, and I'm like, this is garbage. Like,
Yeah. No, dude, my shit will run randomly between like 500 kilobytes to, and then at the most I seen it go was like 60 megabytes.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I see 60 megabytes, I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And my fucking girlfriend downloading games, and she's over here downloading like fucking 165 megabytes a second. I'm like, what the? And that's like the meat, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't go anywhere under 100.
I know,
God
dude.
Damn.
I have that same issue with
I have
mine.
shitty internet too, and I also have like a bunch of people in my
Yeah.
household. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Mine does the same thing. Yeah, the next gen though, I do want one, but I'll probably take that same advice you had, where it's like I'm gonna kind of take it easy on the upgrades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might as well just get an external hard drive.
Have you looked at any place like Walmart or any places that have that sells Xboxes or anything?
I have, but the prices are still out fucking outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they're literally this one up here. They're like, go online to buy it, and you can ship it here.
That's what I was saying. That's
Yeah.
that's why I brought it up, because that's everywhere I went. Walmart, Target. I don't go to fucking what's that place called? Best Buy anymore. That place kind of a fucking ripoff. Might as well go on Amazon.
I was just having this conversation with my brother. He had asked me for help for looking through for a laptop, and he was like, "Here's my price range. Here's what we're looking for to use it for." He was like, "Can you maybe like shoot us a couple that you would recommend so we have something to go off of?" And so I sent him a model, right? And I'm in the look, and I get two more ready to send him, and he sends me a model from Target. It was like $700, right? It was a little over $700. It was fucking dual core processor, like hell old and out. And I had to tell him, I was like, hey, do yourself a favor and don't even consider buying a laptop from Walmart or Target, because you're gonna pay the price for a new one for an outdated model. That's all they sell. They sell the worst tablets, the worst laptops. Even if they look good, go to Amazon.
What's funny is
even though I hate Amazon.
Your computer is better than mine, and I think it's like a couple years older, maybe like a year older or a year newer.
Yeah, I think mine's like a year older than yours.
And fucking,
because you got
I bought mine at Best Buy.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the last time I'm gonna ever buy a PC from there, bro.
Dude, yeah, minus the shitty screen on mine. That I was blown away playing Deadpool. That's a 2013 game, and it was on 360. Like,
yeah,
dude. I played that and I was like, holy fuck. The same with, well, I was kind of blown away just playing any game, because I was tired of sitting in front of the TV. I wanted to kind of be off to the side, you know.
Dude, yeah.
Have some movie going while I play.
Look at the wall.
Well, no, because what I used to like to do was play games and have a movie going, and I used to like list like as background noise or something, you know, or like a TV show.
Yeah. That's the way to do it, dude.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. What about you? What, have you bought any new games recently? Have you bought like anything that's like?
Honestly, the only games that I'm waiting for, and I think that will really like going more into depth is Halo and Back 4 Blood
And Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield, but
that comes out, I think, in October or November. I can't remember.
Shit. Well, there you go.
It's coming up.
Those are the three games we'll be fucking definitely going deep dive into.
For sure. Back 4 Blood, I want to give it a second shot. I wasn't very happy with the beta or the alpha. I think that was the alpha.
I barely played it.
No, it was the beta. I wasn't very happy with it. I didn't have very much fun, but I didn't get to play the campaign. So
I played a little bit of the campaign, but I played the campaign, but when I came back to it, the beta was already over, because we played it, and then I hung out with my girlfriend for a couple of days, and when I went back, it was gone.
Yeah, dude, those are basically the three games. Like, for the record, like that I feel if I looked in the store, there'd be a couple that I could find that I'd be like, maybe this one, but like I wanted to check out Sonic Colors.
Oh, dude, you don't want to play any of those.
But I'm
Sonic
not gonna
games.
pay. No, I'm not gonna pay $40 for a Sonic game.
That one. Fuck. We should have looked that up. That's fine.
What is it?
Deathloop.
Deathloop.
Yeah.
Is that a console game?
I think it's for everything, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. The other one that came out that I think is gonna get, well, it's already nobody's talking about it when it came out, was the Alien Fireteam.
Yeah, dude, I didn't play. I seen the gameplay for it for the beta, and dude, I wasn't happy. I was like, I'm not into playing the third person hordes. They've done this with every game now. World War Z,
Left 4 World War
Left 4
Z,
Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, like it's the same thing.
And
Just
everybody's just
remade.
waiting for Back for Blood.
I think if they wanted to do something incredible, it should have been first person, and then the game should have been longer because I heard it's hella short.
Yeah, I'm
Like
sure it's gonna be
the
one of those
online
things where they,
campaign or
they're
whatever.
probably gonna be one of those things where they add on to maybe even DLC. Sadly,
Yeah, I'm not willing to pay that $40 though for.
was it 40?
I think it was 40. Yeah, I don't think it was 60.
If it was 60, that's fucking harsh. But if it was 40, that's not too bad.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, they probably knew they weren't gonna fucking compete with Back for Blood, so they're like, yeah,
No.
that's a.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, yeah, I just was. I know I said I was gonna buy it. I think in one of the Zoom things, but I watched some gameplay and I read reviews and I was like, no. I'm
I
not
watched
feeling
these
this.
people play it, and literally it was just Left 4 Dead,
Yeah.
except 3 people instead of 4.
Um, you mean? You're talking
And
about
honestly,
Alien.
if it didn't have like the alien name on it, I don't think anybody would have touched
Well,
it.
that is my point.
Yeah.
That's my point. Is I'm just not like. Did I ever let you play Alien? I'm good. Did I ever let you play Alien versus Predator 2 online on my PC, or was
I
the game
watched
dead
you.
by then?
I think it might have been dead by then, but I think I remember watching you long ass time ago.
Okay, because that game did it right, the way that Aliens game should be. Because there were different game modes like Team Deathmatch, obviously, or whatever. But then there was like what they did, where you started. It's basically like Infection.
Yeah.
But every map was designed for the Marines to go into like a cubby and just mow down the aliens, and so but the players were the aliens.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I'm just not into that fire squad or whatever. I heard.
Yeah,
I heard the Predator game was just like that too.
Yeah, they did the Predator and Alien games that just came out that they're hyping for the past year and a half.
Yeah, they did Predator
Hunting Grounds or
yeah,
something
Hunting
like that.
Grounds or some shit
And
like
it's
that
just
for PlayStation 4.
like the Friday the 13th and was someone Dead by Daylight or whatever.
Friday the 13th is a great example of that gameplay.
Dead by Daylight 2 also, remember that one's like really
Yeah.
popular right now. That's like the one that survived, and that's the main one if you want to play that one, because they're still releasing DLCs for that stuff.
Yeah, all those are the same shit. I don't, that's not for me.
Yeah, this is one of those things that
I mean, I like some of those games.
Yeah, no,
but I do.
it's
But
like
just that not the new Alien Fire Team.
it's
I don't like
like
that shit.
it's the Fortnite of its kind.
Yeah,
It survived, and that's the one where if you want to play any of those kind of ones, that's the one you go to.
those games are a whole different beast too.
Oh, dude, those
clones of that game are out of control.
And I guess Fortnite's doing hella good right now. It's like this new update they did or something, and then like Call of Duty Warzone is.
Oh,
Did you see the new Call of Duty Vanguard trailer?
yeah, no, I'm not. My homie's really excited about it. And I told him, I was like, dude, you know what I'm sick of? Them just using the same fucking character, like the graphics for everything. It's the same engine like every time. Even when they move game companies, it looks the exact same.
Why don't they just do? I don't think people would be mad if they just stopped making them for like
Just give it a year.
like
or two,
maybe make one like every like, because the last one came out. I'm pretty sure something with the storyline they could just do updates. They
Yeah.
don't have to make a new fucking game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they just should keep Modern Warfare and then
Why? But you got to keep in mind. I can tell you a whole bunch of games, but maybe you could beat me to it. But what other game do you think of? I have a whole bunch that just every year release a sequel to a fucking game and give a new game it's almost the exact same as the last. I can tell you some.
Assassin's Creed.
So Assassin's Creed is definitely an obvious one. NBA 2K, Madden, whatchamacallit, Call of Duty, Battlefield. That's arguable. I won't put Battlefield on the list because there's sometimes they give you a gem
Well,
and then they give you flops. Like Hardline was
they
trash.
haven't. Well, Hardline was bad. A lot of people didn't like. What's that one that just came out?
Battlefield 1. Was
yeah,
that it?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like that one too because it was just.
I'm excited about 2142.
Yeah, they made people excited like that. That one's fucking hype as fuck.
But you see what I mean? Those games, they're all they do the same thing. They release the same game, just slightly updated with like new skins or new maps or new themes,
2K
new characters,
2K
new rosters.
Yeah, it's for the rosters.
Yeah,
it's for
new
2K.
rosters.
But I guess they're like this. It would be better if they sold it for $40. Well, speaking of 2K, did you know that they just in the new 2K 2022 they released Candace Parker, the first WNBA player to be on the cover of 2K?
Really?
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
And I just thought it was funny because we were me and you've always kind of talked about WNBA players.
Yeah.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
You know what they need to do? Just stop making those games for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like you were saying about Call of Duty, just stop for like a couple years because it creates hype. Everybody will appreciate the game that they were left with, or because they're forced to, and also it gives you 2 or 3 years to work on a really good game. You know what I mean? Where it's like we're gonna kind of recoup, rethink. You know what I mean? We're gonna like I think.
And literally the story for the 2K games is always the same, dude. It's always like, oh, somebody knew you died, or like you're the star of like this NBA fucking legend, or like you're related to this NBA legend, or like your friend betrayed you, or like fucking
get him back in the.
You don't feel right, so you want to take time off of basketball or something.
You know what I always wanted to see the NFL remake, and it's not really a Madden game, but NFL Blitz 2000. You remember that game? That game was dope. I would like to see them just take a break so that they can come back and refresh it. It's no lie that people love the 2K and Madden games. Like people love it.
Even 2K has been like pretty like fucking like dirtbaggy with their. They've been trying to like jump on the DLC. The DLC stuff because you have this thing pretty much. It's called VC, but it's pretty much player points that you can use on. Online or campaign and like different places, and they pretty much went from like, oh, you could play games and earn this to, oh, you could just buy it, it's easier. You have to play something, no, just buy it.
Like I said, man, those games, I agree with what you said earlier. They could take a benefit. It'd be a benefit from taking a break.
Yeah,
because they're just. I mean, Assassin's Creed is probably the best example of that. Because after a while, their games are just all the fucking same.
It's funny because they released, I think, 2K 2020 on Switch, and it was dead, bro. Like, nobody was playing that shit.
Yeah. Nobody wants to play that shit. Bro, did you like that video of that lady breaking her knees?
Dude, that was horrible, bro.
Dude, everybody?
Horrible. Was that the Olympics? Was that like North Korea or some shit?
Some girl doing a crazy handspring and breaking her kneecaps, inverting them.
Oh, you know she probably tore like her fucking ace or
I want to show that video to you, like
her
the
ACL and like her meniscuses and shit.
I want to show you the HD because you got like kind of ripped off.
Yeah. Whenever you send stuff on Samsung, it fucking sucks ass for some reason.
Yeah, like the video, like the fucking videos don't ever process right.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Unless you have like the same fucking phone.
Yeah, and then you could AirDrop or like the iPhone thing. Yeah.
Well,
doesn't
Dan and Cameron are the only people that am like points in my life where we had phones and we send videos to each other. It's fucking beautiful.
HD, yeah.
But it's only videos. Pictures they look fucking crispy as fuck, but the fucking videos are just.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like old. Well, my phone's old too. It's an old Galaxy.
Yeah, same with mine. It's fucking the Galaxy Note 8, and I think it's like the 20 is out now.
Yeah, it's like 20. It's like
just they skipped a few numbers, but
they're like done doing numbers now. They're just doing the years.
Right.
They're like fucking cars now. You might as well for how much you're paying for them. Shit.
So, any movies? Any movies you've been watching,
dude?
Bro?
So I've been watching a lot of stuff. Let's see.
I know you watched Candyman.
I watched the new Candyman last night with my girl. Actually watched the full version of it. It's not bad. It's a little predictable right off the rip. Like
any
predictable. But
wait, he didn't direct it, right?
Peel.
Yeah, he just produced it.
No, yeah, he just produced it.
Damn, that's why it wasn't good, bro. Because he didn't.
He's amazing. He is amazing. Yeah, Get Out, and then
I think he's doing
Us was amazing.
I think he's also doing the sci-fi, the new sci-fi series,
Is he?
or not sci-fi, Twilight Zone series.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I watched a couple of them. They're pretty good. Yeah, Candyman was good. It's predictable. I watched that. I watched what was the other one that just came out? Malignant. That was terrible.
Was it?
I didn't like it, in my opinion. It's just.
That's one I wanted to watch.
Watch it.
Yeah.
There's things that I do like about. I'm not totally hating on it. There's things I like about it, but the overall story, once you get it, is like, oh, this is terrible. Like, but I like sometimes.
Have you seen Reminiscence?
That's
with Hugh Jackman.
That's on HBO Max. No,
Yeah.
I didn't want to watch that.
Dude,
I didn't wanna watch it.
yeah.
I saved myself, or
You
was
did.
it good?
No, it sucked.
Oh,
It
okay.
sucked
Yeah,
so bad.
I didn't want to watch it.
It was
The
really
story
interesting.
was-
Like literally, the first 15, 20 minutes is interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like kind of a futuristic.
Yeah, they do something with their consciousness or their dreams.
Well,
or
it's like
something
futuristic, but everybody kind of acts like
Or
it's in like the
memories.
40s. You know what I mean? It's like a futuristic 40s.
Oh,
era.
okay, I see. Like the same theme.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's like fucking people going to like it's you know what I mean. It's around that time, maybe not the 40s or the 60s or
Yeah.
something like
Something like that,
Yeah, one of
yeah.
those times where people, that one dude who's like Casablanca or whatever, where he's watching her go onto the plane, and he has little hats in black and white. He's like, "Listen here, son, you're gonna get on this fucking plane, bitch."
Yeah.
Whoosh, whoosh,
Dude,
Cut!
I
You didn't
seen
smack her hard enough. No, just kidding.
Do it again, and I want to hear you scream with it.
I want to see a tooth on the ground.
Yeah, you better dedicate yourself to this. You better spit some teeth out. Yeah, dude, I didn't want to watch that one. The story looked, the trailer didn't portray the story very well, and I was like, no.
It was literally spoilers, I guess, without spoiling. It really, once you figured out who the character was, because they made a character look that was like the bad character the whole time, and then once you found out who that person was, it was just, the movie was already over. So you're like,
what the fuck?
yeah, like, oh, okay, like,
Candyman's like that.
Yeah.
Once you figure out what's happening, you're like, okay.
this is no satisfaction.
There's some good stuff. I don't want to completely hate on it, but I mean, I don't know.
The thing I would say about Reminiscence, I did give me that, like that BioShock kind of vibe. You know what I mean? That futuristic retro.
That's interesting.
That's the best way. Like, you know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah.
So like the first BioShock, not
not the others.
Yeah.
Not them bouncing on jump houses.
Yeah. I burped and I scared him. Sorry, Gonzo. He's like, what the fuck is that?
Demonic possessions.
Not again. No, just kidding. But yeah, that's the best way to describe, to a sense, not like too over the top with the retro settings, but it's still
getting live.
Getting crazy, bro. I was getting fucking. Towards the end, they started playing some songs.
Did you do the worm, dude?
No.
Oh, okay.
Remember I told you some guys started breakdancing like on his fucking shoulders. Just.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts. You should have went over there and been like, "What, dance battle?"
Dude, when it was over, we were like, "Fuck that, dude! I could not compete with that shit."
You go to me
once
like,
you start going upside down on your head on the dance floor, like once your head is spinning on the dance floor, I'm out, bro. There's no way I'm gonna go upside down when I'm drunk.
You know what? If I was there, I'd have been like, I would have been the guy that's like, dance battle, and pushed you right in, dude. We would have been like the robot and shit. I know you. You'd have just started a dry hump in the air.
And they played tried hump in the air, huh? Just fucking robot dry hump, 2 and 1, baby. It counts as 2 points, dude.
Oh man.
They played that one song by LMFAO or whatever, the Party Rock.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And
yeah, you're saying they played a bunch of good tunes.
I knew how to do the dance, and that when they played that, I was so drunk, dude. I was just doing the fucking dance. I was just didn't stop until the song was over.
Yeah, having fun as fuck, having hella fun.
It was, dude.
That was dope, man.
Goddamn. All right, so we're talking about movies and everything. The reason why I brought that up, I wanted to talk about The Matrix 4.
Yeah.
So we did. We already did a reaction to the trailer and everything. I still gotta edit that, by the way. It should be up before this comes up, so I'm gonna try to do everything tomorrow. We'll
Cool.
see how that goes.
Yeah. Good luck.
But So, a lot of things in that movie that we talked about already. But I am very excited for this, dude, because I did, like I told you, I just binged within a couple days all the movies, and it's a great storyline, dude. Especially for the early 2000s, like that still holds up today, and it makes me very freaking curious of what the fuck they're gonna do with especially today's technology and what they can get away with street cameras and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And how they're gonna explain a lot of the things. I mean, you were one of the things you were saying was Trinity is gonna be
A program.
yeah. Which.
Or at least some form of coding, yeah. I'm pretty sure we can expect to see young Oracle and then maybe a young architect. But my big thing is with it that I'm curious about, and you brought it up first earlier, you were like, I wonder which version of the Matrix this is. You kept asking that. I've been wondering that too. I'm like, is this, like you said, 7, 8, 9, 100?
Or what if it's a prequel?
Or I don't think it's a... I mean, anything's possible because we...
What if that's when you see Trinity... Okay, well, what were you going to say?
Well, see, that's the thing is, the trailer gave us so much and so little at the same time. It's like almost like...
Overwhelming.
Yeah, to where I don't even want to guess what happens because I'm like, I think we still have a lot to learn. You know what I mean? Like, they literally just were like, hey, by the way... If anything, all that trailer showed was, hey, by the way, we made a kick-ass trailer. Here you go.
The awesome song.
I know.
With Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah. The
White Rabbit.
White Rabbit, yeah.
They have a lot of... I always think of the, real quick, where Jim Carrey's the cable guy. The movie The Cable Guy. Yeah. And he sings that, when you want some... and he's like... That's
so funny.
But classic. With the Matrix,
I just we just don't have enough to guess. But again, I'll say what I said in the Zoom thing, man. It looks amazing. The trailer made it look really good.
So I also looked up some theories, and there's some wild ones, man.
Yeah.
There was one saying where one of the people saying that there would be zombies.
Oh man, in the Matrix?
Yeah.
No way. I don't believe that.
That was one of the craziest ones I could find, and then also they're saying that they're clones.
The clones I could believe because it seems like that's within their capabilities. The machines.
Because if you watch the first one, that's pretty much what they do. They genetically code. They reproduce them with.
They just use them for batteries.
Yeah,
they just keep them alive in the Matrix.
Well, it's like there's no natural insemination. You know what I mean? It's just all like. Sperm and egg, and it's all incubated, like Man of Steel or whatever. Or not Man of Steel, the Superman movie. You remember when they had General Zod?
Oh,
the newer
Batman
one
versus Superman for Doomsday.
No.
You mean the
General
Superman.
Zod? Yeah. Remember, it's like they're not genetically made. You know what I mean? Like they're just
fucking created.
Yeah, exactly. So
you're talking about in Man of Steel, the beginning though.
Yeah,
Superman.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Man of Steel.
Okay, so
when he's talking about how they create Kryptonians.
Yeah, so pretty much that's what they do for Matrix.
Yeah,
and that's how they create them.
See, that's not too. That right there is true. That's exactly what they were saying.
Architect said is it's his 6th time doing it. You know what I mean?
In the movie, in the second one,
and they all had different reactions. And Neo was the most Neo.
Yeah, he did. Everybody else chose what was it to save Zion and get reinserted, and he chose his love, and he saved Zion too.
With you know what it reminded me of is for Rick and Morty. There's a million Ricks, right?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
number of Ricks.
On a scale of 10, there's always the top 10 Ricks, top bottom Ricks. You know what I mean? But the Rick that we watch, he's the Rick.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel like Neo is.
Yeah, he's
that's the best way I can describe it, honestly. Without trying to get hella philosophical or going into some deep ass fucking.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what to take from the trailer. I just know I liked it. Yeah. I liked the trailer. Well, it led me to think a lot about what could be. Like I said, I'm pretty sure those things I said are gonna be what.
I was gonna say a lot of people were saying was how you were saying about with some of the Marvel theories and the trailers and stuff is. They're faking some of it.
Yeah.
So what we're getting is just bunch of gibberish.
See, and that's how I look at it. That trailer, the way it's cut and stuff, and the way that for a lot of these trailers, you just
That's
you
what
said
now
that
studios
best.
are doing
You really
nowadays.
said that the best. It's just gibberish at the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all that all the background noise. It just doesn't. So I don't know. I'm just gonna wait to see it because it's coming to HBO Max. So I mean, it'll be. I'm sure it'll be that. Which the negative is, it'll be bootlegged hella fast. Unfortunately.
It'll be a wild fucking theory. A wild theory. So they have Keanu live through the Matrix, or Neo, live through the Matrix, bunch of times, always being successful, being, you know what I mean, having that lifestyle, but probably, you know what I mean, the consciousness is like kind of knowing like, wait, this is kind of a norm. Like I've been doing this without kind of realizing he's been doing this. So I think, what if Trinity is a hidden agent, and that's why she's like,
See, dude. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Is like that is a possibility. Like,
but we did see Trinity 2 also come back to.
I know, which again
also contradicts everything what I just said.
Maybe you were right earlier about maybe some of the movie's going to be a prequel. Like some of it's going to be them having flashbacks. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm still wondering if we're getting the biggest fucking bamboozled by them saying, oh, Lawrence Fishburne isn't going to be Morpheus anymore. That other guy's gonna play younger, but what if he is actually in it? Just
Lawrence
like,
Fishburne is hella old now, right?
Yeah, he can do all that karate.
Which, by the way, that was one of the things I just wanted to bring up is some of that CG and like even the choreography was very dated.
It was a fly.
It was very dated, like the choreography.
Yeah.
Because they're just like.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
But you got to remember, this was 2000 and it was 1999 actually, the first one. And that was literally before.
You know what beat that?
Anything really had something like that.
Dude, that fly is hella aggressive. That motherfucker crawled on my feet like I was gonna get robbed.
Give it up, boy. Give it up.
Yeah, I could feel it tickle my ankle hair and shit. I'm like, oh no, don't drop the soap.
Don't drop the soap.
But nah, dude, I'm just a little outdated. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. A little bit outdated with the shit from back then, and you see some of that outdated shit in this one too. You know,
the CG, a lot of it's pretty outdated, and the choreography is pretty bad. Not bad, but just you could tell it's just very like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I mean, like that, and then
it's super fucking. It's almost like
the CG's bad too, bro.
Yeah, dude, we were talking about that earlier.
Especially in the second one where everybody's fake.
We were talking about that earlier. That movie remains, like, very innovative. And I'll stand by the point I made earlier. That movie is still, to this day, like, a super innovative piece. It just doesn't... It doesn't age extremely well.
Without
Dude, especially in 2 and 3. The CGI in 2 and 3 are especially horrible in those.
Without those kind of movies, we would have gotten stuff like... The not Bruce Lee, but the other dude, not Jackie Chan, but the Jet Li, because he had a bunch of those movies that came from those kind of stuff.
Yeah,
probably never would have got Crouching Hidden Tiger.
Yeah, Crouching Tiger, Hidden.
Kind of the over the topness, but it was still like a lot of the like slow motion. Because that I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Let me do my fact check. Let me see. Okay, so Matrix came out in '99 and. Crouching Tiger came out in 2000, so maybe some of the same people were working on it.
Well, what time did... Hold on, I have one then. I'm curious. Damn, I feel like there's some old martial art films, though, that predate The Matrix that do that style. But
oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, like blockbusters, you know what I mean? Like, over the top, because when you watch stuff like... compared to something like Mortal Kombat, something that we just did recently, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just like everything's going a lot more like people are more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People have more agility, I guess.
Yeah,
or they're more used. There's more training and like more actual like knowledge of how to do that stuff to make it look real instead of back then like
where they just go on the fly trying
you know
to
what I mean?
There was or whatever the case.
There was no training videos and all that stuff. No like kind of things to replicate.
I hope that I see what you're saying because it's like I hope that they actually use all this experience that the movie industry has from like martial arts stuff now and choreographing and all that kind of stuff to really make it look even better. Because what it looked like now, this is my kind of drawback for the movie, is we're seeing a whole bunch of stuff that just mimics the first few movies.
Yeah.
Like the same style of like him stopping the bullets, and then that scene where him and Morpheus are fighting is the same thing from the first.
Also, like
not the
even,
same, but similar.
You pointed this out, and this is honestly what really made me want to rewatch it, because you're like, you don't remember in the first movie where he says something about follow the white rabbit,
Yeah.
and then she's the girl with the rabbit tattoo or whatever,
Yeah.
the white rabbit tattoo.
The rocker.
I was like, what? I don't remember any of that. And then when I watched it, it like fucking sucked me into it.
Yeah.
Like, but like you were saying, they're trying to redo it and like kind of trying to do that kind of nostalgia kind of bait, maybe because they have the chick that ends up becoming one of the characters. It looks like that attracts him, you know, because he has the rabbit tattoo, or she has the rabbit tattoo.
Yeah, I seen that. Like I said, I'm not stoked about all the nostalgia, but some of it I am. Some of it I can do without.
Yeah.
I won't go into details, but I can't wait for the next trailer. I'm sure it's going to come soon, and it's with it being on HBO Max around Christmas. HBO Max
comes out on the 22nd, so
yeah, there you go.
So we'll see
stoked.
how that goes.
I'm stoked. I'm also stoked to watch the new Halloween. Believe it or not, comes out on the 15th of October.
Dude, we gotta watch that one, bro.
It's gonna be.
We gotta do a movie review on that one.
Yeah, we have to. It's gonna be in theaters and on Peacock.
Peacock? I'm just messing. If you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about, though, like if I didn't know, like Peacock, what the fuck?
I'm not peeing on no cocks.
So before we get into this, I do just want to bring up this Marvel part of the segment. What do you think of the What If
series?
Yes.
A little disappointing, in my opinion. The episodes that
elaborate, bro.
Well, the first episode I'll go off of. Captain Carter was garbage. I didn't have.
The setup was horrible.
It was horrible. It just. I thought that I'd like the animation a little bit more for the same reasons that I loved the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse series. I mean, that movie. That cartoon was crazy cool, and it was like innovative. It was different, you know. So I thought they were gonna do something similar, and make something
just get kind of weird and just see where they go.
Get creative and weird like Marvel used to do, you know, or comic books used to do. And by that episode, I turned it off. And then I did see something like clips of a few different things, including the zombie stuff. But then me and you just watched the zombie and then the Killmonger episode, and I all in all, I'm not impressed. I don't like the story very much. The stories that were being told, I don't like the jumpiness of the story arcs.
Well, also we were talking about what we didn't like, and it really bugged me. Like, for prime example is when T'Challa is Star-Lord, and he convinces everybody in the universe, including Thanos, to be a fucking good guy.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, it's supposed to be funny. Like, all these people are cool, but it just didn't come off like that for me.
No,
I hated how there always had to be it was literally just like a little. Each panel was like a little formula. Like, there always had to be a little fucking comic relief.
Yeah,
each character in each episode had a comic relief guy that's just like, zoinks!
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Paul Rudd was the one in the zombies, basically.
Well,
he was one of them.
Before he showed...
Oh, that's right.
Before he showed up... No, the other dude, too. Remember the dude that had the vest where I was like, I just want him to die, and then Scarlet grabbed him and...
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not impressed with the execution, I guess. I heard the stories. I was somebody that was hyping that series up. But I also want to point something out, because I was thinking about this before you came over, and I was like, I think that this is going to be a reoccurring thing. So initially I was hyping that series up like crazy. I was stoked.
Me too, bro.
And I was super stoked about it.
It was the only thing I was excited about.
But I noticed that at that same time, if you look back on any of the videos that are out, you'll notice that I'm less hyped about the movies that are coming out, like Spider-Man and this and that, right? So I realized I was looking back on those, thinking to myself like, oh, you know what's interesting? is what ended up happening flip-flopped. Now now I don't care about the What If series, but I'm excited
for some of the movies.
The movies, yeah. And I thought that was so good. I was like, that taught me something. It humbled me because I was like, I shouldn't get my expectations too high, because then I end up getting disappointed, like with the series What If.
Yeah, dude. I just want to talk about the What Ifs a little bit though, because fucking that shit. It seemed we did hype it up a little bit.
We did, and
but
that's
also
our own fault.
But also we thought it'd be like a chance for Disney for them to do something a little different, like above and beyond. But it's like they pushed like the PG meter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're right, because a lot
like,
of the jokes.
Make sure like little kids could watch this too.
Because the first thing we said when the zombie started, I was like, "This is pretty brutal," and then you corrected me, and you're like, "Yeah, brutal for Disney," and I was like,
"Well, for a second
right.
It was, but then
but
all of a sudden everybody was just talking and
and Spider-Man was giving a presentation to what's his name in the shower?
Yeah, with Happy and the other dude, or
Winter Soldier. He's butt naked in the shower. I was like, what is going on? Like, why did they? Why?
It went from like super serious to like
super serious to like hilarious,
like Cartoon Network cartoon.
Yeah, so I think those series could have benefited from like an R, like, you know what I mean? Because like, especially the zombies one, because I'm like, I get it, it's Disney, but imagine a hard R. Like, dude, you know what would have been sick? Yo, think Dawn of the Dead style. The remake with the Zack Snyder's remake, but I mean,
there was a couple of cool things with the tiny Ant-Man being a zombie, and then the big Ant-Woman, or Wasp. You missed the Tony Stark and Iron Man working together, because no, sorry, Tony Stark and Doctor Strange. He opened the portal and literally just like fucking executed. What's that one dude that has the levitation?
Cloak of Levitation? Doctor Strange?
No. Remember?
Oh, in the zombie series?
When in Endgame, when they first show up, and Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Hulk are all like about to fight him in the street with the dude with the big ass axe.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, him.
I'm good.
So what's up with the Shang-Chi end credits?
They're basically trying to figure out what the 10 rings are. Like, Wong's there. Captain Marvel, I think. Hulk. What? Bruce Banner. Sorry, not the Hulk.
The salt, bro.
He's so salty. So salty. Yeah, wipe that salt off.
For real, dude.
The What If series, what it really makes me think of is, like, what movies between Marvel and Sony am I most excited about? And right now I'm most excited about the Spider-Verse. And Doctor Strange. That movie sounds like it's going to be crazy.
That one doesn't come out until next year. So.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Does it? It does, because it comes out after
because
Spider-Man.
Yeah. It should be out in February, but the ones that come out before are, I think the Eternals come out first. Yeah, Eternals. Well, yeah, you're just talking about the Venom news.
Yeah,
about
Venom comes out October 1st, I think.
Yeah, so we'll probably get Venom first, and that would be mind-blowing if
wait, hold on, before we say
Tom Holland is in the
yeah, you should put a spoiler thing up before you say that.
Oh, did you not say that earlier?
No.
Oh, shit.
I didn't say it. No, yeah, you should put a spoiler thing up before you say it. But yeah, there's
spoilers.
According to the people that were at that fan viewing that they did for it, like the early screening of it, it was a bunch of fans who got to watch, but it was an early screening. A whole bunch of people wrote reviews, and some people leaked it. It could be a lie, like we were saying earlier. But
rough draft.
Yeah, like it could be bullshit, but everybody who reviewed the movie without spoiling it was like, stay for the end credit scene. It's insane, and it makes the movie worth it, right? But according to a couple people who leaked it, yes, Tom Holland shows up supposedly. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna hold my breath. But if that's the case,
here's your salt, people.
Yeah, dude. Take it
with a grain of salt,
dude.
Take my salt.
I know, right? Tom Hardy was in like a meeting with another director like somebody that's working on like Spider-Man or some shit, and he had a Spider-Man No Way Home crew cap, like the hats that they give to the crew, and he had it in a picture, and then they deleted the picture shortly after.
Well, I mean,
so I wonder if we're getting a little bit of finesse going on here. So that's why I said I'm gonna wait on any of that kind of shit and just chill.
Yeah.
Wait for the movie.
So that comes out before
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it comes out on October 1st. Spider-Man comes out like on Christmas.
So we get that in a couple weeks if we do.
Yeah, I'm stoked, dude.
Damn.
I'm stoked.
So if we do get Spider-Man or Venom,
bugs,
Spider-Man and Venom in the same universe, do you expect to see him in the the new
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No, not that soon.
No.
But I'm he said Hadouken. Dude, it was like watching Ant-Man beat you up, bro.
Right?
Oh, you gotta zoom in on that.
It's like when you're in a video game and it's just like
Sorry, that's what happens when you leave that door open. It gets and this light on. This light attracts them. That's why I usually don't like have anything open when I use it.
No, it's all good, man.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, I don't know. All the Marvel stuff. I'm like also a part of that group of people that's kind of tired of it all.
Yeah, well, this probably won't happen, but if it'd be cool if Venom did show up, and like maybe Tom Holland or Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, one of them saw him and he's like, "You look so much different than like where I'm from."
Yeah,
they're like, you know what I mean, just to throw like a little.
They said that in the Venom end credits scene. So again, I'm saying supposedly because I don't believe. I don't believe it till I see it because of all the bullshit surrounding like No Way Home. So of course, naturally, it leaks over to Venom.
Yeah,
it's good marketing. It's good.
Of course,
promo.
Yeah.
I think what Venom or what Eddie Brock says at the end of the Venom things. Again, this is just a rumor, but at the end credit scene, the post credit scene, he turns on the TV and Jay Jonah is doing the Mysterio thing that Mysterio released, you know?
Yeah.
And it shows Spider-Man standing over Mysterio, you know, the cell phone footage that he doxed him with. So then he sees that, and the symbiote Venom sees Spider-Man, and he goes, "Yummy," or something. "I want to eat that guy," or something like that. And Eddie Brock sees him, and he's like, "I hate that guy," and it goes to black. That's what the rumor is. I don't know how true it is. It could be a lie.
Why would he hate him? They're gonna have to like.
Well, because I don't know. I don't want to even. I don't want to even guess because, to be honest, the comics that
We've had so many theories, even with the first Venom movie and Far From Home.
Yeah.
Where like maybe there's a way to be like, oh, they could connect them, but I mean, I guess that would be a way from Far From Home and Venom 2 in a way to connect them. But
yeah, I just like I said, everybody wants to see it, but and Andy Serkis and Tom Hardy basically said the same thing on it, where they both were like, "Do you really want to see that happen so fast, or don't?" There's a whole bunch of villains, like a whole rogue gallery of characters you could see before the big Spider-Man
we still
happens.
have to see. I almost said Morbius.
Yeah, and Morbius. That I seen like clips or pictures from it. Something the other day on a YouTube, and I was like, "This looks pretty good. Like, it looks interesting."
I'm surprised we haven't seen another trailer about that because we only got really like one baby trailer and like a teaser.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. You're right. I
Maybe
just
they are
want
waiting
them
for something.
I want them to jumpstart Blade. So you know what they should do? I'll say it real quick. They should get Blade, hurry up, make it amazing, right? Because they have an amazing actor. And then, dude, the next Spider-Man movie that comes out after this, it hints at Venom coming in for like this for the Symbiote Wars, Secret Wars stuff, right? In another movie.
Yeah.
But that next movie, dude, it focuses on Spider-Man becoming Man-Spider and Punisher hunting him. And Morbius coming into the scene and using his blood to... Yeah, dude. And then Blade hunts Morbius. All one fucking movie, dude. That would be... That's the cartoon. It's in a cartoon. There's an episode that
There's no way that can be one movie, dude. It has to be like three and a half movies.
Yeah, but keep in mind that a cartoon managed to do that in like 3 episodes.
There you go. 3 movies. There you go.
Yeah, dude. That's true.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking crazy.
But other than that, I think we're gonna have to wait it out.
I have like somewhat bad news because I looked up a list, and this obviously isn't official. This is just what I've seen online. The next how it goes through for the next few years. So Spider-Man end of the year, the 17th of December, and then Multiverse of Madness is in March.
Cool.
The Thor and Black Panther is in May and June. And the Marvels, which I don't know what they mean by that. The Marvels, it could be Fantastic Four, maybe
No,
just
no, it's the Marvels. It's about the characters of the Marvels. I'm pretty sure, which is nothing to be excited about.
so. This is all in 22, by the way. The
Yeah.
Thor and the
Like I think that relays around Captain Marvel.
and then Ant-Man, and then which is
I think the Marvels.
Ant-Man
is
and
gonna-
Guardians, which come out later, are supposed to come out later on in the next year. So like
Okay.
this time next year.
And then isn't Mrs. Marvel coming out? Ms. Marvel
Probably.
on Disney Plus.
So I didn't
Oh,
see
they
any of the
include-
shows,
okay,
any of the
good,
shows,
good.
but it was the movies. But
Good.
so I don't know if we'll get any Blade or
Probably not.
anything in between there
No, dude.
or any references.
I'm like I said, I'm not holding my breath anymore with those. I know I'm more excited about like No Way Home, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I want to see the Eternals because I think it's interesting. The casting in it is very different.
I do want to see the real reason why they didn't like
They
make
didn't fucking help.
with Thanos,
Jesus.
which I get it.
We're
Like
getting swarmed, dude.
I know, right? Which I get in the trailer. They we're getting swarmed. I can't hold them up.
Yeah, dude. I know you see what happened. You back talked one month, dude. You got uppercutted, bro. That was your reaction. It was so good.
Just swung. I was like,
If you cut that shit up right, just so you understand,
yeah.
if you cut that up just right, dude, you could make it look like a martial art film. That's funny, man.
Yeah, the Eternals. Yeah, with the Thanos thing, I would really like to see what they're going to do with that, and just
The answer to why they didn't help Thanos is what.
well,
you're
I guess
saying,
they
I
kind
mean, why
of.
they didn't stop Thanos.
I guess they did kind of reveal it was the one of the Celestials. I guess the dude that destroyed that they hinted at in what was it, Guardians 2
Guardians, I think 1 or 2. 1, I think, and 1 because that's when they see the Collector, and the Collector shows him the footage of the
dude
Celestial
destroying
everything. Yeah,
So,
which is a cool scene. I just rewatched those the other day.
which
Really good movies. Well, okay movies.
I just want to make sure people know, like, I get it. Thanos is, like, in this universe probably going to be very insignificant at this point, like, compared to all these new villains that are coming out.
Yeah.
I just want people to know Thanos is, like, one of the reasons why he got one of the gauntlets, right, is to become a god, in a
Yeah.
sense, like a celestial.
Dude, he was definitely the most crazy villain of all the Marvel things thus far.
Maybe as time went on, they were just like, oh, we're tired of this guy, like, always being... Let's create other people and like make them, because I mean they're like you were saying there's Galactus.
There's still room for just because you obviously really like the Thanos character, right?
Love Thanos.
Okay, so I'll give you some good news, right? In the comics, Thanos does die. He meets Death, and Death and him fall in love.
Yep.
And then Death gets like killed, and then he comes back. So
Dude.
that is and we've
Yeah.
already seen Death.
Yeah.
In Ragnarok.
You know, there's
I
a
think, or
version
something.
where Deadpool comes in and cucks him.
I believe it. I could see
He
it.
literally Deadpool steals Death Ray from Thanos,
That sounds.
and
fire.
then they have like this crazy fucking one-on-one fight.
I thought you were gonna say a 2-on-1. Dude,
Now that's how it ends.
She's like, it's not big enough. Cuts it off. What is no? Yeah, dude. But I think their new villains are gonna be amazing. It's just it's gonna take some getting used
They
to.
kept on showing those creatures, so I'm wondering what kind of
In you're talking about
the
the
Eternals
Eternals
trailer.
and the Eternals.
Yeah, they kept on showing like the little fucking,
Thing get out of the water.
and then the thing that had like 4 eyes, and he had the dude by the head.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not super familiar with that. I just knew that story. We talked about the Celestials and stuff. I'm worried that this looks like a one-off. That's what it looks like to me but the good news is Marvel has a good track record with their actors when they cast somebody that were like, what the fuck, it usually works out. The only time it didn't was with War Machine.
What if
Don Cheadle's character, who originally was Terrence Howard?
What if they took a page out of DC's book and like
just recast everybody?
Half of like from Suicide Squad too. They just fucking destroy like all this fucking Selma Hayek's faces.
Bro, well, there's a theory that the
which, by the way, Selma Hayek was a fucking 10 out of 10 back in the day. She still is hella hot.
She's still beautiful.
Oh my god.
I think there's a theory that there's a few theories going around how this could go. I'm really just hoping to see a lot of Galactus hints, because Galactus it translates to a lot of big things happening on screen, and that very well could be the next big baddie for the new Avengers.
What about the thing you were saying? I don't think you said it on camera about the egg.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know exactly. This I think comes from the comic material.
If they go this
correctly.
route.
Yeah, I think I remember reading this from the comics. I don't remember seeing too much in the trailer.
That would make sense, though.
But
from what we were talking about earlier.
So I'll give a quick rundown of it. The Celestials, the starting beings or whatever, like the second or third creature of the known universe as it was blowing up, whatever. They make the Eternals, right? And that's where we don't know what happens in the movie. But in the comics, I believe, those eggs take a huge amount of power, a tremendous amount of power to hatch a Celestial, right? A Celestial egg takes hell in the comics. Interesting. What's super fucking interesting is, let's just say that there's one on Earth, which there probably is, right? Because there was some indication to them finding something in the Eternals. It looks like they found something, right? So we'll have to wait and see. But to hatch one of those things takes a crazy amount of power. And I was asking Ben, super easy. I was asking you earlier, and this is the best way to think about it, is what big things just happened on Earth in the Marvel universe and that was super powerful. Yeah, the snap. Not only did it happen once, not twice, but thrice. Like it happened three times, bro. Yeah.
And then you had people coming from alternate time. You had a fucking alternate Thanos coming in.
Yeah, dude. So there was
Captain
a lot
Marvel
of power.
too.
There's so much power being expelled from there that maybe we're about to see the Eternals fight a Celestial hatch from that egg. Is a big theory that I've been.
That might be where the Marvels
around.
is for.
Yeah, so who knows?
They also hinted at Fantastic Four, but that's probably not till like 2025.
Yeah.
Sounds ridiculous, but it's weird.
I think
ridiculous.
I think that they're saving the new Avengers movie for something kind of big. They won't.
They're trying to figure it out still, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
it will. Yeah, I had to.
Because you got to think. So they're still gonna have the Guardians. They're still gonna have Ant-Man and possibly the Wasp.
Yeah, but the Guardians, they're saying that, like, for instance, Batista's saying that number 3 is going to sum up the Guardians. That's going to be the end, at least, of the Guardians movies.
And then also, we don't know what's going to happen to Scarlet Witch, especially with this Multiverse of Madness theory. Maybe she's the one who, like,
they're saying
she ends up dying. Like maybe she ends up like having to control the multiverse because she's already fucking crazy and losing it. I mean, and then the Spider-Man. It's gonna be. That's what I'm really excited for, the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And then a few months later, we get
Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. We
because they're definitely gonna be hinting at like, oh shit.
I know there's gonna be. I wonder if Tom Holland Spider-Man's gonna show up in Doctor Strange the movie as like even if it's just for a little role, since they were so.
That'd be cool if he was like. He disappeared for like a scene or like a few like 30 minutes of the movie, and he came back and he's like, "What the fuck? I was just you guys weren't just here a second ago." But then in the Multiverse of Madness, he's like talking to Doctor Strange, like, "Oh, you gotta go."
I thought for sure you were gonna be like, "What if he disappeared in the movie of Spider-Man for a second, and then he reappears like 30 minutes later, and he's like, go see my new movie, Doctor Strange 2. I was just recording it."
Yeah, I love her already. Yellow jumped in like. Yeah.
Because in my head I pictured like a fourth wall break from it. And he's so stupid.
They'll probably have some fucking McDonald's commercial for that or some shit, you know, bro. You just fucking like somebody's gonna stumble upon this and make millions off it because you just wrote a McDonald's commercial. They're gonna do the Thor, so we're gonna see who becomes Thor. Obviously, it might be Natalie Portman. Portman, maybe, maybe not. They could throw us a curveball. Might be the Valkyrie chick. She could end up becoming Thor. Would you like to see that Valkyrie over Natalie Portman?
Oh yeah, all day.
Okay.
All day. All fucking day. Fuck that.
I think that'll tell you like what
I do
the
not want to
cast,
see Natalie Portman as Thor.
the cast for
Thor-esque,
like
Thorette,
yeah,
whatever. I do want to see
Thoris or Lady Thor, I guess.
Lady Thor. I'd rather see what's his name? What's the cool Thor's name? Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah,
I'd rather see Beta Ray Bill.
I mean, they already teased him, so he already exists in that universe.
Man,
In Ragnarok,
I think they did. They did. You're right.
when they show the statues when it comes to the Thor, I think when Thor's going to visit Hulk in the building. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Well, anything else?
I'm Cultcanon, and I masturbate a lot. No.
I'm Cultcanon. Have a good night.
Have a good night,
California.
James.
No, just kidding.
Close your eyes. I'm gonna sing you a song.
I'm gonna sing you a song. Oh my god, that'd be funny if you did an ASMR like, "What's up?
What's up, baby? You need to sleep now. Go to bed. Give me head. Just go to bed.
I'm gonna drink water now." Good. I'm gonna go, bro.
Keep drinking water.
What are you talking about? I'm just drinking water.
This is making me pop it like it's hot.
Well, before we end this off, though,
With
no.
ASMR.
I'm telling you, there are those people who lick the microphones, bro.
That's gross. It's foul creatures.
Calluses on their tongue.
Yeah, dude. I hope that they have a long sit down with the priest. They need God.
I need God. Let me show you afterwards, bro.
I don't want to. I won't dive down that rabbit hole. I won't see you there. I'm good.
Alright, some
If
WIRs,
you show me
bro.
that, then I definitely get to show you that video of that girl breaking her legs in HD.
Alright, deal.
Alright, deal. My video's so much better.
Would you rather be Neo or Agent Smith? Neo.
All day. That's a god, bro. Like, it basically is explained that his powers leak over to the real world too.
I like the Agent Smith idea though, where you're just like
Just a million of you.
you're just an AI, just like a virus. You're just
Hop in and out of real life at will.
Imagine just being on a computer. Did you see my face?
Bro, what are you, the Riddler from
And you get a
Batman?
phone call. You're like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "Yeah." And like, now I'm you. I'm like, "What's up?"
Bro, first thing I would do install an antivirus in me, bro.
Install an antivirus.
I don't want nothing.
What do you
got.
do? Just inject fucking microns into your fucking.
No, dude. I go to the store. I find McCaffrey and I shove that disc in my ass. And then I'm antivirus free, bro. None of your little Mr. Smithicals.
My only weakness.
Dude, that character, that's the thing is though, cuz I didn't even think about that, how he can like transcend real life. I mean, he can, at any time he can go from real life to
Well,
the
he pretty much got
Matrix.
deleted, but he has to come back. I think he actually even is casted in the fourth one. It might be a flashback or something. But
Oh man, I wonder if he is, cuz that's such an epic character. That'd be cool.
it's a great character.
Yeah, it's epic character.
Mr. Anderson.
Yep, dude, I was doing that all day the other day to myself.
Mr. Anderson.
I'm inevitable.
We are the same person.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty good, bro. What's his name? Hugh Weaving or Hugh? I think it's Hugh Weaving, or because he was, he was also V in V for Vendetta.
Really?
Yeah, he plays V. Yeah, he's also Megatron, I think, too, in Transformers. I've heard he's an asshole.
So I was wrong. He's not in the Matrix.
What's his name? Hugh something, right?
Sorry. He was not in the Matrix forecast.
But what's?
Forecast.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're right. Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving, that's what it is. I was wondering. I was missing the Hugo. Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
I've heard he's a dickhead though in interviews or some shit like that. There's a trivia piece on like IMDb where a whole bunch of shit that made him seem like a dickhead,
I mean,
like things that he had done, kind of thing. Like made. Run, dude. Can you imagine if I just dipped and just knocked everything over? Would you just sit there like thinking I was joking, or would you really get up?
I would probably grab a couple things and leave.
I like how you looked at the dog like I'm gonna grab something.
No, I looked at like maybe a pen, so
Yeah, you have some kind of force.
Fucking just.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be. What if you like ran out, or like, what if you ran out, you just got shot, and then I'm just here by myself.
Wait. So you would rather? Hold on. You made me think about this. You would rather be Mr. Smith?
Yeah, Mr. The Agent Smith.
Yeah, Agent Smith.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I said Mr. Agent Smith. Yeah.
You're Nega Neo.
It's going down.
But from what they said before,
they're basically. Did you hear what the Oracle told her? I love.
Either way, you lose.
Did you hear what the Oracle told? I think that's in number 2 or 3. I don't remember. But Oracle tells Neo, when he asks what is Mr. Smith, he's like the negative version of you, the reverse
exactly
you.
why I said that.
I love that. When they said that in that movie, I was like, that's cool.
Also, got to pay respects to the actor that played the Oracle, because she did die after the second movie.
Yeah.
In between because they did film it back to back. Because I didn't know this, they released Matrix 2 and 3 in the same year.
Yeah, they recorded them back to back.
Yeah, but like same year.
They recorded the movie one after another.
Was there another movie that did? Because maybe the Lord of the Rings is.
You know what else they did though? They also released an animated movie.
Yeah, and the video game.
Yeah, Animatrix. They've released a couple.
The Animatrix video game. Yeah, I fucking hated that game because I was like, why can't I be Neo and fly around like Superman?
Yeah, dude, I thought the same thing when I played Path and Neo, and then I seen a health bar. And I was like, what? He's a god. Like, how does this game make
you get shot by bullets? You're like, wait a second. You can't just be like...
that was me. I was like... And then you had to, like, let your powers recharge. I was like, I just want to spin around the pole and kick a bunch of people. And like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I could just fly and just fucking blow people up. And...
That's a game that's on... But I'm still bringing up what I said earlier about...
That's how the 2000s, like, the 90s kids, like, growing up with the games in 2000s.
Yeah, dude. That's how I felt playing
that's what we got.
Ultimate Spider-Man. That's how I felt playing Ultimate Spider-Man.
Exactly,
I was like, man.
So, discover a Bigfoot society. So, be the one who discovers a Bigfoot society or the lizard people society. I want to zoom in on that face. Oh.
That's a foul one because you really have to ask yourself which one brings more benefit to society knowing about it.
Doesn't matter.
Because for me, my first thought is, did I discover the lizard people community within the earth? Meaning I also found like the bowels of the earth? Or was I just walking and the choice is either you were walking, you discovered lizard people, or you discovered Bigfoot.
Honestly, I didn't think about it that far. Like I just said into the bowels of the earth, and then all of a sudden, lizard people.
We'll just say you just walking, just make it simple.
Yeah.
I'd rather meet a Bigfoot because all the stories are they just run away. I think a lizard person's gonna be like.
And try to eat you.
Eats you. Well, yeah, we're bad, dude.
To be fair, like I think if we had a poll, like if we were like this is what I think about like the people I watch when they're alive. Like this would be cool if we had like a bunch of people and we were talking about if you had to run into a bunch of lizard people or a bunch of
Bigfoot.
What would you rather run into? And I really feel like people would probably run into Bigfoots because just think of the reptilians.
Yeah, that's like, and what if they can see in the dark and shit, and they spray like acid out of their mouth? It's like,
well, Bigfoots can also just smash the hell out of you,
bro. I wish a Bigfoot would try. I'd be a professional.
What if the biggest
Bigfoot
one walked up and you just put your foot up to your face, and it was just your foot was as big as his body, or your body was as big as his foot?
I'd whip my dick out. I'd just be like, "What do you got on me?"
He's like, falling over.
Oh, what's that smell?
It's too big.
Too big. No, I don't know what I would do. I think that a Bigfoot is equally
I would go with
intimidating,
Bigfoot, too.
but I would rather deal with a Bigfoot.
I would rather deal with the Bigfoot
Yeah.
too. You're right.
Just because a lizard person sounds terrifying.
It does. It's just like
This big old fucking crazy eyes, dude, that just never blink. I'm good.
And if you ever had to like mate with one of them,
Oh, dude,
I feel like
sandpaper vaginas.
with the lizards, I think with the lizards, but I think at least with the Bigfoots, they would at least feel more human.
Yeah, because dude, it's just like, oh, it's like fucking a lady with a big push.
Exactly.
But with the lizard person, it's like, God, dude, do you need some lotion? Like the whole time you're just like dripping baby oil on her.
She just fucking starts spewing out eggs.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, dude, they come out there like half person, half lizard.
oh my god,
man.
they just fucking disintegrate. This is God's will of not wanting him to be alive.
It's like God's will. Nothing, no, dude, nothing wants that to be alive, bro.
It's like, help us! Kill me!
We're fucking sick, dude. It is it's all fucking half beaten and shit.
Alright.
Lizard person from the waist down.
Live in an alternate universe. Two alternates. One with TV, but no internet. But all you get is 90s forever, just that kind of TV forever.
Okay.
Or internet with no TV, but internet doesn't have any social media or anything like that. You just have web browsing and Jeeves and Yahoo.
Could
And
you still buy stuff?
yeah.
I'd go with the internet. No TV. And then I would download everything on the TV. With my dial-up internet.
No TV though. If you have internet though, TV, not even TV monitors.
That's okay. I just would download audio tapes. I'd find a workaround. I'd go internet.
There's no such thing, Josh.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. I'd create it. I don't know, man. I'd go
with TV.
Would you? I'd go internet because of the only thing I could think
I
of.
like how it's trapped in your corner, and you're like, I don't know, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I'm going with internet though. I would because I'd still be able to like learn stuff, like learn languages that help help and stuff like that. So I assume that
Could you get that from
existed.
TV?
No.
Seinfeld.
Good luck learning.
What's up with the math? For the rest of your life.
No, dude. I'd kill myself. I'd kill myself.
Man. Well, I guess on that note, we'll finish this off. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Cultcanon, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Always love coming out here and doing this episode. But, yeah, Shnerdcast, episode 67. Check out the description for Cultcanon's channel. Bunch of other stuff in there. Hope you guys enjoy. Guys have a good one. End of September. Shnerdcast out.
Woo. Hour and 45.